Now, it doesn't need to be perfect. We just need to work a little bit and do our best effort to try to do the best. Okay, we don't like to make a mess. We don't just like to make just lines. We need to practice to put it on the starting to go to the end and stop. Start and end. Start and end. Start and end. And remember, we need to practice our vocabulary. So we need to start practicing by saying number one, number one, number one, number one, number one. Again, number one, 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 and number one. When they finish with this, we need to check that they did it a good job, okay? And then we're going to start with the number two, okay? I am going to use a different color so we can do the number two, so we can make it a little bit more colorful, okay? Now remember, guys, when we do the number two, we need to be very careful following the lines right here with the arrow, doing a squeaky line, and then two. Okay, we're going to have a half a heart and down. Half a heart and down. Follow very good the lines. Doesn't matter if you don't do it perfect, but we need to try to trace very good these lines. Okay, just like this. Okay, and remember to practice saying number two, number two, number two, number two, number two, just like this. By tracing the number, mention the number so we can practice tracing and mentioning the number. So we can identify it very good by the writing and the memorizing and the talking. Okay, let's do it again. Squeaky and half. We're going to do half a heart and down. 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 And keep practicing by saying the number. Number two, number two, number two, number two, number two. And last one. Number two, number two, number two, number two, number two. Okay, and needs to look something like this. Okay, guys, remember to always observe your child. How are they doing with the work? If you see that they're struggling a little bit because they don't have the elasticity or the movement with the hand, you can help them or taking a little break by doing this activity. If they're tired for the first line, that's okay. Have a 5-minute breaks. Tell them to drink water, to eat something, go watch TV or something. Make a little break so they can continue with another one and the other one, and just like that, okay? But we need to be a little bit more strict about the pauses or free time, okay? So because they need to finish all the works, and sometimes they don't want to do it because they are a little bit frustrated, but we need to change that, okay? Well, guys, after that we are going to do our last activity of the, where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. And we're going to do our last activity from Hands On, page 37. This is our last activity from that book too. Okay, so what are we going to do? This is a puzzle, and we're going to do this, okay, and have a lot of fun by painting, cutting, and put it together, okay? Now, before I start with this, guys, let's see what are each one of these characters doing, okay? Now, this, who is this? Is this a brother? Yes. This brother, what is he doing? He's taking a bath. Very good. The sister, what is she doing? She is sleeping on the bed. What is this father doing? Father is cooking in the kitchen. And what is mother doing? Mother is sitting down in a couch in the living room. Very good, guys. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to paint each one of these characters on the page and identifying the rooms that of each one of them and what are they doing. Okay, when you finish identifying, we are going to grab our crayons, we are going to paint, we're going to tell mommy and daddy to help us to cut it so we can play with our puzzles. Okay, guys? Well, that was all from today. I hope you enjoying watching my video. Have a lot of fun, okay? And remember that this week is going to be all this week our test of maternity 2. And you have a limited time. The last day to do your test is going to be on Sunday 14. June 14, and it needs to be done before 12 afternoon. Okay, so trying to do your test, remember this evaluation that we're doing is so we can check what do we need to reinforce for next year's school for all of our children. Okay, well guys, that was all for today. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. Have a lot of fun. And remember that I'm going to put some videos for you guys about the 4 seasonings so you can learn a little bit and have a little bit of fun watching videos and songs, okay? Love you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.